Hey guys, this is Mika Coleman with Tax Deed and Overage Education. Leverage is my company, and today I want to talk about how you can accelerate in real estate. And literally, there is a possibility where if you do the hard work and you do take your time and you learn the process, that you can literally make 100K in 90 days. And I wanted to talk about that because a lot of times we try to put things together, figure things out. And so I wanted to talk about how you can accelerate and get to the goals that you want. Because a lot of times I think when we're wanting to invest in something new and we want to make money, but we kind of are afraid, it takes us a little bit longer to get to our goal. I know when I first started, it took me probably about a good 6 months, even though I took classes, because back in the day, you go sit in the class. Now they have online courses and stuff like that. You still didn't get a coach, but you were able to learn and ask questions. But it didn't really accelerate your growth or to get you to your goal. But what I can say is that when I took action and I implemented it, what I learned literally every day, I did eventually see results. So I want to talk about how you can accelerate your growth in real estate and really make money in real estate is literally, honestly, having a coach. And I'm not trying to sell any coaching. What I really wanted to talk about is a mastermind that I have coming up that's specifically for overages. And I get a lot of questions about this because a lot of people are like, okay, what is this mastermind? What does it entail? And I just thought that I would talk about that because a lot of people ask me a lot of questions about it. And trust me, when you're on the fence and you just don't know, nobody don't probably know me from a can of paint. So that's why I was like, let me just talk about how it's worked for me. And I'm talking about me paying money to go learn from someone else. And I mean, I'm saying this all to say that a lot of times we all learn differently. There's audio, visual, I'm hands-on, which brings me to my point about my mastermind. So my mastermind will help you accelerate because you're actually doing a hands-on and you're getting coaching, and you're actually implementing. And I promise you, and I want y'all to put this in the comments, if you know anyone that's doing what I'm doing in this space, which is overages, that have a mastermind where they lay everything out for you and assign you homework. I just would like to know because I did my research. I ain't seen nobody do it because it's a lot of work. But what I've learned from my masterminds is that people just really don't want to do the work, even that I laid down the foundation, meaning I find you the list. I research how to get the information that you need to file the claims. Now, there are some lists that you don't know if they're claimed or not, but that is the nature of the business. So I'm treating it as such as that I was doing it. So anyway, back to what I was saying about having a coach or having a mastermind. One of the things why I offer a mastermind is because I found myself purchasing, several different courses and I wouldn't do them. Literally, I just wouldn't do them, or times wouldn't permit. I was just talking to this lady, and everybody probably knows Danielle Leslie online courses, and I remember buying her course and did not actually physically look at it until 3 or 4 years later. And here it is, probably almost 10 years. Literally, yes, 10 years later, I'm actually doing what she implemented 10 years ago. It's just crazy. But anyway, I say that all to say that a lot of times when we buy stuff, it takes us time and we don't have nobody holding us accountable. So that's why I wanted to talk about my mastermind. My mastermind is gonna hold you accountable. So if you're interested and you wanna know more about getting into real estate without having to risk a dime, and you want to know more about overages, I offer a mastermind where I literally lay the foundation and walk you step by step in the process. Now, let me give you the pros and cons about my mastermind. The pros are you're going to learn other people that are doing it, and we get to bounce ideas off. You don't have to go look for the list. You don't have to do the research. You don't have to figure out the process because guess what? I've done that all for you. Now let me talk about the cons. You got to work. It's that simple. You have to do the work. And I find a lot of times when people join the mastermind, they think that they want to do it, but then they don't really want to do the work. And you may be asking, okay, what is the work? Like, what does this work actually entails? Well, it's not as hard if you really have a goal in mind. And the work, what it entails is you literally finding the claimant. And in some of them, you don't even have to look for the name, the address. I try to make it as simple as possible. But like, if you do want to do this on your own, there are going to be lists that are easy and there's lists that are hard. The hard list is just you got to find the address, you got to find the phone number, you got to find the name. So you got to go through all those hoops just to get to the point to contact the claimant. But guess what? I do half of that work for you. But what the work that you have to do is actually, which I feel that I will not do for my students, is find the claimant and show them how to talk to the claimant. I'm not going to do that because I'm teaching you how to fish. If I do that for you, then you won't get anything out of it. So basically, for those that are wanting to know how to accelerate in real estate and what my mastermind is all about, it's about getting you to your goal faster with accountability. That's it. That's all. And also too, I tell people all the time, I'm like, even if you don't have the time and you may take the first or the second week and then you just like be like, you know what, I can't do this. You can revisit the same county year after year. Now, I can't guarantee the claims are going to be as large, the following year or the following month, depending on what state or county we're working in. But what I can guarantee you is that you're going to have a step-by-step process. You're going to have somebody that's going to hold you accountable, and you're going to have somebody that's going to help you process and carry the torch to the end. And what I mean by that is I feel like in the mastermind, I have probably about 2 or 3 students that will get a claim because guess what? They've done the work. They actually have physically contacted the claimant. They've located the claimant. And I will be honest, sometimes you will not be able to find the claimant, but there's enough leads on there for you to go to the next one. Number 2, also too, I have to be completely transparent. They may have already filed. And there's no rhyme or reason. Now I just got a new county that I discovered, and I was like, how recent do you update the list? And they're like, if it's on there, then that means it hasn't been claimed. I'm like, great. I was like, I'll be working this county. It's like 11 six figures. So for those that are interested in wanting to accelerate your real estate and you want to get into overages, I would suggest you join our mastermind. I think it's coming up next Tuesday. What month are we in? Oh my gosh, the days are going by. What are we? We're in April, yes. So I have a mastermind coming up in April. My next one will be in June. And I like this county. It's a new county. Most of the time when I do my masterminds, they're new counties. And guess why I do that? It's because I get to learn a new county too. And I get to find all the information. So if you guys don't do the work, then I just go ahead and I do it myself. But that's another thing too about this mastermind is if you do the work and you do the foundation, just the little that I ask you, the section that I ask you, I carry the torch on. I actually have an AI team that automatically generates and actually physically calls once the information is verified. So I say that all to say that it's really important to either have a coach or have someone that's going to have hold you accountable. That's if you're not disciplined. And a lot of us aren't disciplined. I'm not going to even lie. I'm not even disciplined. I'm disciplined to a certain degree because I know my systems work. But the way I like to show it is like, I love working out. Like working out is my therapy, right? But I still haven't gotten to my goal weight. You know why? Because I don't have a trainer. But every time, you guys, and I'm like, it never fails. Every time I get a trainer, I get my results. I don't know why that is. And I'm like, why can't I just do this on my own? It's because you don't have the specific knowledge and the fortitude to know exactly what to do and when to do it and how to do it. So anyway, I just want to encourage you and empower you that if you're kind of like on the fence and you're trying to search and figure out like what's the best type of real estate investment niche for you, I personally am a little biased. I think overages is a good entryway into accelerating in the real estate field because you're not putting all your money up front. You're basically, and especially in this mastermind, you're not putting any money up except for the course. But my whole goal of the course is for you to get your money back in some. But a lot of people don't want to do the work. So I would highly suggest if you're really, really, really interested in learning more about overages and wanting to like dig in and actually get the work done on the ground floor, just just dig in for 3 weeks. This is a 3-week course. They always happen at night because I know a lot of people work. And this is, get this, I know people work. I know people have lives. I do this full time. So in my mastermind, if you're able to contact the claimant, guess what I do? I do all the follow-up and the filing for you. It is a 50-50 split for those that are curious. But I'm carrying it on while you're working. I become your employee at the end of the day. And I really do that because I really want people to have another way outside of their 9 to 5 to create more income for themselves or their family, or to get out of debt, whatever it is that you may want extra income. I so wholeheartedly believe that this is one way that you can actually have financial freedom if you dig in, focus for 3 weeks, do the course and complete the course and do the homework and don't give up, that you can actually get an overage claim through this mastermind. So if you're interested in wanting to know more about my mastermind, there will be a link at the bottom. If you're also interested in wanting to just be curious about it, but you're still on the fence, I do have a book. You could get this on Amazon. I keep forgetting about this. So for people that don't know me and are like, okay, well, what is overages and what is tax deeds? I wrote a book about it. That's how passionate I'm about this niche in real estate. So I hope this video helps. Happy investing and look forward to seeing you on the other side. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.